Hi guys, it's Lila. I made a Vroid model of my 2D model, and I'm going to be testing it today in a reaction video, so I hope you enjoy. Gotta have your copyrights. Protect your video.
Ghost hunting is a lost art form, ladies and gentlemen. I've been all about this game called Phasmophobia. I've been playing it with the friends. It's fun
I want to play this with friends again. It's been a while.
when you got a stack. It's more fun when you got just two people. And then it's even more bonkers when you're solo. It's a very poggers experience with ghost hunting. And it taught me that the best Mutahar who's living his best life is a paranormal researcher. Sure, he's getting paid like $30 every ghost hunt. You know, rent is not an option for him.
The pay in Phasmophobia is so low, it's very concerning. It makes you wonder how the actual paranormal industry works. Like, ghost hunters in real life, what do they get paid? Do they get paid anything? Are they just like glorified entertainers? There's so much mystery to that industry. I mean, I'm sure a lot of it is just like TV channels not having enough entertainment, so they're like, hey, let's get some ghost hunters in here. That'll be exciting. But there's some other people that take it very seriously, and I sometimes wonder, what is that like, you know? I love BuzzFeed Unsolved Supernatural, and Ryan and Shane from that show actually broke off from BuzzFeed and created their own YouTube channel, Watcher. I really recommend that you give it a look if you haven't seen it yet. They're awesome. I love them so much. They're my favorite ghost hunters.
He's pretty much got to live with like 20 other ghost hunters to make ends meet. It's not a fulfilling, rewarding, career as far as finances are considered.
Yeah.
But it is a career that's fulfilling because, boy, do I love trying to dodge my neck being snapped. Now, watching ghost hunting television shows, I absolutely despise them. Like, if we're going to talk about ghost hunters and stuff like that, the one where they're like plumbers by day, ghost hunters by night, where it's like, oh, gee, Sam, I have a warm, wet sensation going down my right leg. It could be ectoplasm. It's probably pee, buddy. But I found with...
There's so many of those kinds of ghost hunters on YouTube too, and I find it so just underwhelming. I know that it's hard to apply like a scientific thorough process to something like the supernatural, because it's like, I don't know, how do you do that, right? But I appreciate paranormal investigators who actually like try to get real evidence and don't feel the need to pump things up through sound effects and video effects and all this stuff to make it seem like more than what it really is. But I found that that's pretty rare. I think a lot of people out there are just doing it for entertainment purposes and nothing else. They don't actually necessarily care if they actually find something, or they just outright don't believe and it seems like it and it seems like they're acting. But I appreciate the people who are skeptics, but who like want to find evidence, who want to give it a chance, it makes it interesting. Even if you don't actually find anything, giving it a shot, learning about the history of a place, and also just getting to experience the different personalities of the ghost hunters themselves, that can be entertaining by itself. But don't pretend like there's ghosts or something when there isn't and try to make that the entertainment. You know what I mean? I think the people and places involved are already interesting enough, so you don't have to try that hard.
Without a doubt, the best ghost hunters in the world. May I introduce you, audience, to Abdullah, okay? Who is one of the greatest ghost hunters from the Arabian Peninsula I have ever found. I'm not even kidding. If I sound sarcastic, I'm not even joking with you. He's like one of my new favorite content creators. Him and Arabic ghost hunting in general. Arabic ghost hunters are like the most ballsy individuals you'll ever find. You know how they say people have balls of steel? Wait. We're talking about balls of obsidian, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about the most Chad explorers out there. But don't take my word for it. Let's sit back, watch Abdullah snort a line of G Fuel, and just hunt some ghosts.
Every single time I've seen a ghost hunting video from someone abroad, and I mean like someone not from the USA, it seems, 1, a lot more authentic, 2, scarier because it is more authentic, and 3, I find that they actually tend to find scary things that could still be edited for all I know, but at least at the surface level, it doesn't look or feel as fake as like American ghost hunting shows. Am I the only one who feels that way?
Now, before we begin, I just have to say I'm very appreciative of Abdullah. Looks like he's dressed in full tactical gear. Like, this is like a Jackalmane ready to attack. He's kind of a mix between Park Ranger and Special Forces.
Yeah.
The only thing that he doesn't have on him is like a Glock 17 with like silver bullets. But, why does this man need silver bullets when you have balls of obsidian, right, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, come on now. Anyways, let's get into the fun part. So his videos are titled very well. This is not clickbait at all. It's like the anger of the ghost in the Palace of evil's most terrifying garden. Now, let's watch what's most terrifying for Abdullah, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Abdullah basically screams out prayers, Muslim prayers and whatnot, if you're not picking up onto it, whether it be like the Ayatul Kursi or like, you know, Bismillah and all that stuff.
That was terrifying. I could still see that part of the door wasn't visible, so there could have been like something there. But still, that was good footage. Like, it was clear. You could actually see what was happening. It wasn't pixelated as heck. And it's realistic enough that it actually gives a fear factor. It doesn't feel underwhelming.
Half the time he's like, you know, half the time he's just saying, praise be to God, God be with me. So if you hear a lot of the Arabic, sometimes he is speaking like surahs and stuff, so just be mindful of it. But half the time, he's just telling the ghost that God is with him. And you know what? I
actually respect that because, hey, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do to feel safe in potentially dangerous or uncertain situations. That is totally okay. In fact, heck, if I was in an abandoned hospital or factory and I thought I was coming across something evil, you better believe I'll be saying my prayers just in case that's the last time I get to talk again. I'm just being real. I'm not even being religious. I would just do it just in case. If I come across something, I'm going to be terrified out of my mind, and I'm just going to cover all my bases and make sure that if everything goes horribly wrong, at least there's some kind of safety net, or at least some false sense of security so I can keep my sanity about me.
That door that just shut off on him, let's be real here. 99% of ghost hunters I know would piss and run away. Let's see what Abdullah does.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
It's like a mix of exorcism and like some Rainbow Six Siege style almost room clearing.
And see, this is what I love about ghost hunters overseas. Another thing I noticed, if I watch a YouTube video usually about ghost hunting, and it's usually from America because I'm from the US, so it probably has something to do with the algorithm and what it's recommending to me. But whenever I get a USA ghost hunter doing a ghost hunt and something like that happens, they always run away. Always. And I'm over here like, you're the professional. Why are you running away? Don't you want evidence of the ghost? It's right there in front of you. Why are you running away? Aren't you a professional? Shouldn't you know what to do in this situation? Why don't you have some holy water on you or something? I don't know. Whatever you got to do to stay safe, but also get closer. But when someone from overseas encounter something like that, they don't do that. They don't run away. They may shout some prayers, but they're going to get closer to it at the same time, and I respect that. That is true investigation right there.
Jesus Christ, he is ready to go. There is clearly something still moving inside that room. I'm just going to say it's probably not a ghost, might be a jinn, but it's probably crackhead energy. Let's check it. He just goes inside. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Okay, this is times you run. You run, Abdullah, run. He doesn't care. He's just going to the room. What a man. What a god. He just fucking rushes.
Yes.
My lord. Dude. The Rainbow Six Siege door open, Jesus! Now, there are some cuts here and there. I'm going to chalk it up to the fact that YouTube isn't actually his, like, proper platform. He's actually a Snapchatter who has, like, a public Snapchat. He's very...
Oh, interesting. Snapchatting your ghost hunting. I didn't realize there were ghost hunters on Snapchat. Okay, I learned something today.
Fairly popular. I mean, he's got, like, 300,000 subscribers. 299,000. Can we get our boy above 300,000? I love this guy. Can we just get it above, please? Abdullah Al-Anbari. He is the man of obsidian nutsacks. Let's go forward and see other adventures he must have had. Now, I can't tell if this is exactly...
By the way, I love how I'm reacting to someone, pretty much reacting to someone else's content. I didn't realize that that's what the video was going to be, but I'm not against it.
Abdullah's content. Again, if the real content owner comes by, I would love to credit you in the video. Please get in touch with me. I would love to credit it. Do the best I can. But this is a prime example of like ghost hunting etiquette brought to the hardcore. So just watch how epic this is. He's in like the dingiest place you could ever imagine. Like this is full crackhead. This is where you get raided by crackheads. And if you're not believing it, it is dusty as hell. There's no way you're faking it. Watch what happens right here. Doors are turning off.
بسم الله
It's
الرحمن
falling
الرحيم
over.
الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في
This is intense, man. I love this.
السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين
Oh
أيديهم
God,
وما
oh God,
خلفهم
something's going
ولا
on.
يحيطون بشيء
He's about to
من
close.
علمه إلا بما شاء.
I'm half expecting chairs to fly at him.
What I find so impressive about these videos is you can see, like, he is shaking like a leaf. But he's still there being courageous as hell. I love that.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
Oh, he got scared. Now wait. He got scared? What's he about to do? Normally when a door slams on you like that, you get the fuck up out of there. Because even if it's not a ghost, because let's be real, ghosts can go through walls. They got that Danny Phantom shit. But like, if this is a crackhead, what do you do? Okay, do you do?
You know, I never consider that, but that's true. I imagine that's an everyday hazard of being a ghost hunter, is that you go into these abandoned places and they're not so abandoned because there's animals, sometimes there's people. I didn't think about that, but that's a real hazard. Also, just going into old places where they might have been made of materials that now new houses aren't allowed to be made of because the materials are toxic. Not to mention if a place is falling apart, God forbid it's like, you know, condemned, no one's supposed to be in there, but you're risking your life going into there anyway for the sake of an investigation. That's a lot. That's many different layers of bravery just all sandwiched together.
Do you get the fuck up on out of there like a regular person? Or do you have like solid steel obsidian nutsacks and you just rush into sight? Well, you know the answer. Oh, he walks in. There could have been a crackhead. Oh, I almost shit myself. That's a little
Is that a cat?
cat, dude. It's a little
Oh, okay, it is a cat. Okay.
little kitty. Now, when I was a kid, my grandma told me about jinnat. You know, like the jinns and stuff. If you know anything about Islamic culture, you know that like the jinnat is like an actual like separate group of like the people. They're not just apparitions or like other species on the planet. And like this, they can actually like shapeshift into like animals.
I know very little about jinns, but I have a friend who's very interested in various different faiths and different supernatural beings that belong to these different kinds of faiths and what they mean and different things they can do. And I know a little bit about jinns.
So like when I see this, and I remember what grandma used to tell me, that could be the perpetrator right there. I mean, I'm just gonna say it right now. Your beliefs are your beliefs. My beliefs are my beliefs. But I'm just gonna say that to me, that shit's a possibility right there.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل في كذا كنت خادم سحر حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
What the fuck? Oh my God! Just get out of there! Get out of there! All right. You
Did his flashlight die?
know what? He actually got the fuck up on out of there. Now remember, by our TV show standards, our shitty TV ghost shows, we'd have pissed and shit ourselves if the parabolic microphone went off.
Exactly! And this is why I love these kind of indie creators and also overseas creators who just go ahead and they do the damn thing. So much respect.
For us, it's about, hey guys, my EVP went up to 5. This dude's EVP doesn't need to exist. We know his EVP is hitting like levels that EVPs have never captured before.
Yeah.
He's getting straight ghosts to murk him right now, boys.
Yeah, and those ghost hunting equipment, like, they're not scientifically proven or anything, so it's practically just like electronic toys that give the vibe that something is happening, but like, are they really capturing something? Interference is possible, technological, electrical errors are possible. I think that if you're really encountering something, you don't always need those kinds of tools to be able to tell. I don't know if this video is real or not, but I'll tell you one thing. He didn't need an EVP or any other piece of technology to convey what was going on here. We could hear it. We could see it. We could feel it.
But anyways, that's another simple ghost adventure. Let's go forward. Now, I don't know if this is late at night or anything, but I'm kind of losing my mind a little bit. We're about to see something that our boy Abdullah did not pick up on, so I'm going to see if you guys pick up on it too.
يلعبون كورة هنا البنات يا حصة يا رقية يا منى أعطني الكورة تعالي ليش ما تعطيني الكورة تجي تشد شعرها والحكم موقفه يعطيها كرت أصفر.
Bro, do you see that? Do you see that, man?
Was it something in the window or around the window?
Maybe I'm losing it, but let's go 5 seconds back. Now, I want you to look up over here. I almost want to believe that's the shelf, but maybe it's the framing of the video. But that shit almost looks like a head moving its way. Look at that. The head, like, it just like, maybe it's the shelf? I don't know. But he's got a nervous laugh. He's got a nervous laugh, all right? Abdullah's kind of losing it right now. He's got that nervous laugh.
You know, that's one thing I will say. I sometimes wonder if doing these kinds of investigations really does a number on you mentally and emotionally. Like, no matter what kind of performance you're doing, it's going to tax you somehow. But when you're doing something like ghost hunting, all the different layers of stress, again, going into these places that are condemned, maybe made of toxic materials, hasn't been maintained in a while, the air is stale, it's really dusty. And then the fear factor on top of it. I wonder if that does something to you. Like if you worked in emergency services, right? It's a stressful job. You see people at their worst often when they call 911. This is like that, but like quote unquote supernatural. But it's also like mental, emotional in nature too, because you gotta be really alert. Again, you're often in the dark in these unsafe environments that can mess with your head. Something to think about.
I don't know. I think he's trying to cope. I don't know. I feel like I saw something. I feel like the locations he goes to, I would already say, I'm pretty sure Abdullah says this anyways, like, don't do what he does, like, don't try this shit. Because I'm getting mad crackhead vibes from here, okay? Like, I feel like some dude on, like, on that good meth is gonna bum rush him or something. That scares me the most. And considering the fact that he does a lot of this stuff live on like Snapchat, it scares me even further if we're gonna catch like some crazy.
Oh, and a whole other level of respect for people who do this live instead of people who edit. It is so easy to edit and make a perfect video, but being willing to just let the footage roll, even when it might get boring, even when you make a mistake, I have so much respect for that.
The ghost attack on him. You finding toys? Oh my god, dog! You can't even say that he plants anything. Do you see how dusty that toy is? Holy shit! Now, to prove that these aren't exactly like full of shit or anything, Abdullah does like a lot of these videos. It's not like there's something happening every 2 minutes or whatever. And a lot of it is just simple urban exploration into these really dingy locations in like Saudi Arabia. I think Dubai he goes to, and he goes to like multiple places in like Arab locations. And I guess in a lot of these Arabic places, there's a lot of these just abandoned locations out there, which I guess for the most part is the same over here. But it's like, it just seems like when I watch the Arabic ghost hunters, there's just like a city of there's like abandoned ghost cities at some point. Sometimes he does do translations on his videos, like English translations, but it's not like a guaranteed, which kind of fucking sucks. I'm almost like, I'm not even joking with you, I almost want to like learn Arabic just so I can like, I know a bit of it, but I want to learn it fluently just so I can understand his videos. Because he
Wow, and that really speaks to the quality of the videos too. If a content creator motivates you to learn another language, that's a pretty good recommendation.
does actually, when he's not praying, when he's scared or like facing a demon or a djinn, he's actually giving some insight into the location. Like, this dude's a proper exploration dude. Come on. Now, this is another channel known as 3AMR, and if you thought Abdullah was big, these guys are fucking huge. 2.28 million subscribers, to the point where these guys are actually growing pretty hard, and they're also another channel that I fucking enjoy as well. They're growing pretty big. I think they do more than just ghost hunting, but like, you know, they're just, they look like they're just a bunch of like super rich dudes from like Dubai and Saudi Arabia, and it's like, come on now, they got that good life energy going on, and I want to be a part of it. So this is like a ghost hunt that they have, right? So I'm like 6 minutes 27 seconds in. We're about to play the game again. All right, what would you do? All right, there's two scenarios. Let's watch it first for context. It's like, first off, it's like a small area. Look at that shit. It's like a little it's like a little girl that they.
What the heck? What? I honestly, you know what that looked like? That looked like the top half of a person walking down the road. That's what that looked like.
Dressed up. It's like a little like old lady just walking across in like a burqa. Okay, we're gonna do the game, all right? Hey, would you, I mean, you kind of already saw it. Would you run the fuck up out of here, okay, now that you saw that in your ghost hunt? Or would you just chase it all the way through like a fucking Ashmain rushing onto site within the first 10 seconds of a round?
I would honestly do both. For 1 to 2 seconds, I would be solidly scared, but then I'd be like, I just saw that, and if I don't run after it, I'm gonna miss my chance. I gotta go now. If I don't go now, I'm gonna miss it.
Well, you know the answer. It's fucking B. See, look at that. Look at the dude. They got that big dick energy running into sight. I love these guys. Like, you can say this is fake all you want, but at least it's goddamn entertaining compared to our ghost hunts. It's like some Blair Witch shit if you weren't trying to look for a map all the time. She's gone. She disappeared. She walked at like 0.5 miles per hour. She's gone. Dude, she ran away.
That's so crazy. I also have to say, I love these earthen style structures. I don't know what this structure is made of, but it reminds me of the adobe houses in New Mexico, and I love that style of architecture. I love a lot of historical buildings in general, the either ornateness or the simplicity of it. It's so romantic. There's something about it I love. And this earthen look just brings me back to what feels like an ancient time, and I feel like it's a perfect mood for ghost hunting videos to be maneuvering around these structures that are made of such organic material. And it's so freaking dark too.
Dog, he's about to lose his voice right now. He isn't fucking around. He's actually goddamn scared. Like, I'm sitting over here on the other side of the fucking world, and I'm also scared too. God damn. These people have big dick obsidian energy, and I love it. Now, this is another video. This is like, sometimes the camera work isn't right, and sometimes you come across some serious crackhead energy, and I feel like I want to give that to you a little bit. I don't know what this exactly says, but I'm going to assume with the color scheme that it says, please don't fucking do this. It's a really dumb fucking idea. But let's go see what this idea is all about. When you hear your buddy screaming like that, I'm gonna be real with you. If we were ghost hunting together and you were screaming like that, I'd get the fuck up out of there. Now this is the ghost adventures I know. Terrible camera work, and your buddy sounds like he's getting fucking rectally pierced. I don't know if he's getting his goat seed by a goddamn fucking demon right now.
What the heck is going on? Those are some serious screams.
But that should teach you alone, ladies and gentlemen. Ghost hunting in Arabic countries can in fact be a dangerous endeavor. But that being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of my like favorite new pieces of content to find, and I figured I should probably share it with you because it's the month of Halloween. Like, let's be real.
Oh my god, wow. It's gonna be a few months before it's Halloween where I am.
Here, okay? What better time to get down with another country's ghost hunting endeavors than now? That being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. I am out.
See, this is why I'm so grateful to be a YouTuber and to be able to talk to people throughout the world and also just experience content from throughout the world, because this is freaking awesome, man. I love this. One day I want to learn different languages so that I can experience more content from other countries, because, man, whenever, again, I see ghost hunters from overseas, they know what they're doing. They know how to make entertaining and truly investigative ghost hunting content, and I am so down. Today was a very experimental day in terms of content, but I hope you guys like the new model so far, and I hope you enjoyed the video as well. What do you guys think about ghost hunting videos? Have you also felt that overseas ghost hunters tend to be a lot more entertaining than USA ghost hunters? Or are there USA ghost hunters you like? I follow a few channels here from the USA that I actually find entertaining. But other than that, it's been pretty hard to find ghost hunters that care to be scientific about it and who are also entertaining without like trying to fake the content. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.